The Arizona Cardinals can still win the NFC West.
Yes.
So they have
to win.
Rams
got to. I mean, Rams
Rams
lose.
loss.
Yeah.
Versus the 49ers. So it could happen. Our friends over at PointsBet have odds on that right now. The NFC West winner odds. The Rams are the favorite right now at -400. Arizona plus 250. How much chance would you look at that plus 250 and go, oh, there might be some value there?
Yes, I would. I think there is some legit value there because I think that the 49ers are a tough matchup for the Rams. So I expect Arizona to beat Seattle. The Rams-49ers matchup is the one that's interesting to me. The 49ers are a tough matchup for the Rams, and not to say the Rams can't win. Certainly, they can win the football game. They just screwed it up a lot the first time. But, again, like we talk about, it's a matchup sport. You could be better than a team in totality, but play this one game against this team where you go, they just have some issues on their team that we can't match up with. And that's what scares me more than anything there. And I do think there'd probably be some good value to bet on Arizona there.
All right, so
no doubt about it.
If you want to do that,
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. You say what you're
if you want to place that bet,
one thing
we have
PointsBet.
PointsBet. We have a way that they can do that.
Yeah, and last thing I want to say about the game, to go back to the points.
I set you up for the great PointsBet read right there. But.
Also, you have to swear before the podcast's over. You're never invited back to Wednesday podcast, all right? You have to say shit or one time.
I've never done that.
I know.
And if it happens, it can't just be a whim thing. It can't just be like one day I'm just decide to do it. We have to build this up.
We got to build it up.
And make it an event.
Okay.
Like a charity event where we raise $20,000 for charity, and Ahmed will say the F word.
Okay.
Right? We can't just all of a sudden just do it randomly one day.
We can, but okay, fine, we won't. All right, last thing I wanted to say, though, is with the Cardinals, that would be one of the things I would say just a little bit if you're defending them. Don't play too much man versus the Cardinals. See if their system can beat you. The system of the drop back passes and all of that. Really good playoff defenses should be able to play some of those zones, rally, and make tackles on the screen plays that I tell you about that can stress you out.
Right.
They should be able to do that. But you play man-to-man too much. Again, it's like Cincinnati. There's going to be a mismatch there, and they're going to take advantage of it, and you're letting them off the hook, in my opinion. Now, back to PointsBet.
Okay.
All right? Because you set me up so awesome, all right? And I would take the Cardinals for a value bet if you got some extra change around, all right? But PointsBet has a new sign-up offer for unbuttoned listeners to get in on. Let me read that again because that was like a run-on sentence or something. PointsBet has a new sign-up offer for unbuttoned listeners to get in on action before the season ends.
What is it?
Still not a bad sentence by me.
Pete will cut this whole thing out. This won't make the light of day.
I'm going to do it again. I don't even care. We're going to do it again. PointsBet has a new sign-up offer for unbuttoned listeners to get in on the action before the season ends.
Just go. Leave it behind.
Download the PointsBet app. Use code HOMIE. Yes, HOMIE to sign up. Bet $1 on any NFL game, Ahmed, and get $25 in free bets for every TD pass your team throws.
Whoa.
Yes, every TD pass your team throws, you get a free $25. Not every time, but just, if it happens once. Any pass. Any pass TD counts. Could be the running back. Doesn't matter if it's from the quarterback, the wide receiver, the punter. Doesn't matter. Any TD pass. Don't just bet this football season. Live your bet life with PointsBet.
I feel like we've got the Under Armour one down.
That was a horrible. That first sentence gets me almost every time I read it. I don't know what it is.
So Chris is recommending that maybe you see some value in the Cardinals there to win it. And if you don't win that bet, Chris will Venmo you some money just to make it right? You will. No.
I feel the pressure with some of my PointsBet stuff. I did not have a good week last week, and I'm bothered by it.
Take it with a grain of salt. Hey, ultimately, you're responsible for your own bets out there, homies.
Yes.
And you know that. They know
they
that.
know
They don't blame
They're
you.
the homies. They know.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.